get an official communication of what exactly is happening. Last year, he was able also to buy the Belgian club OH Leuven. That tells you that he has a love for sports, and it's not only for Leicester City. So still waiting to hear, because reports are he was among the 4 persons who are in the Leicester City chopper. So we will wait to get an official communication in regards to what exactly has happened on the same. Now come back in the country and we talk about motocross. Today we had the 8th leg of the motocross, and it always is a spicy affair. Different riders there always try as much as possible to get those points. Kevin Kimathi was pitching camp there earlier. And Kevin, what exactly should we expect in the coming few days? And also now, what do we have in regards to this motocross that is happening on your end?
Well, Moses, I'm here at the Jamhuri Park, where the 8th round of the national, that is the Kenya Motorsport Championship, is going down. Remember, a lot of participants have shown up in today's event because this is the second last round. Remember, they have 9 rounds, and this is the 8th round, meaning it's just 1 round to the end of the season. And right now, in the standings of the national championship, that is the Motocross Championship, Anifa Teta Benziga is leading in the MX50 category. Then Raf Ghana is leading in the MX65 category. In the MX85 category, Dylan Mutai is leading. And right now, I'll be speaking to the chairman of the federation just to get to understand more about today's event, this being the 8th round of the competition. Thanks for joining us, Chairman. Maybe you can tell us how is today's event so far, this being the second last edition.
Yeah, thank you very much. The edition is going well. We've just started, and we have a good turnout. There are quite a number of riders across the various categories, from 50cc right up to MX2. And as you said, it's a preparation for the big event that's going to be the Continental Africa Championship, where we're going to be hosting Uganda and possibly Rwanda in the final round of the championship.
Maybe you could talk about the participants, the turn-up today.
Yeah, I think we've got a good turnout right from the Pee Wee class. The Pee Wee class is basically your 3 to 4-year-old riders, and then we've also got the senior riders up to about 17, 18 years of age. And it's been great because all the classes are full. 85cc, I think we have about 12 riders. The 50cc class, we've got about 8, 9 riders. 65 has about 5, and MX2, MX125 has about 8 riders. So it's a good turnout, and we're expecting a good event.
Now, talking about these riders participating and training for the Continental African competition, that is the championships, maybe you can talk more about CAC?
Yeah, well, the CAC, we normally run 2 rounds. The first one is over Easter, where we normally go to Uganda. And then the second round is run in December when the Ugandans come across here. We lost the first round, and as I keep saying, it was a tyranny of numbers. They had more numbers than we did, and so they beat us. They also had the home ground advantage. But we're hoping to exact revenge when they come here. Hopefully we'll have the sort of numbers in terms of home advantage, and also we'll have most of our riders who normally study overseas back here as well for Christmas holidays, and we hope to be able to give them a good showing.
Maybe how many numbers are you targeting in the SAC next month?
Well, we hope to have a team of about 60 riders from Kenya. The Ugandans usually come in big numbers, so we don't expect anything less than 40. And as I say, being the last round of the year, we do expect it to be a wonderful event.
Now, what are your expectations by the end of today? This being the 8th round, of course, it's just 1 round to the end of the championships.
Well, the championship is tight, as you've probably seen from the standings. The difference between the first and second position is a matter of points. There's 60 points up for grabs in today's race. There'll be another 60 points available next race. So those races where you only have a margin of about 2, 3, 4 points could be decided in today's event and indeed next event. So we're hoping that of course the event goes well, that we don't have any injuries, and that the riders have fun, more importantly.
Now, talking about the turf, maybe you can talk about today's turf. I understand it's a little bit muddy. Does this favor the competition?
Well, motocross is all about mud, and most of these riders will tell you they absolutely love it when it's in muddy conditions. So we do expect the mud not to interfere with the flow of the event, and we also expect the riders to enjoy themselves. Yes.
Okay, thanks very much, Chairman. Now Moses, that's the chairman of the federation, just talking about the 8th round of the competition, and also the fact that these riders are preparing to represent Kenya in the Continental African Championship that will be held here at Jamhuri Park next month. Of course, he is expecting that we will be able to perform very well and get the trophy and win this year's tournament. Remember, last time it's Uganda who won the tournament due to tyranny of numbers, but he is positive that with the enough numbers we will be able to perform better. And right now I'll be talking to Rolf Kihara, who is leading, topping the standings at the MX2 categories. Rolf, maybe you can, coming to today's competition, understand it's really tight and it's just the second last round.
Yeah, it's been a good year. I've enjoyed myself. Many people have been coming to compete. It's been a great year for the club and all the races that have taken place, including the CAC that happened in Uganda in Easter and the Motocross of African Nations that happened in Zambia in August. For this race, I'm also looking forward to riding. I don't want to ride too hard because I have exams coming in the next few days. So I've just come to have fun, to relieve some stress, to enjoy myself, to give the spectators a good show, and to continue getting points for the standings towards the end of the year.
Now, looking at the weather and also the turf, what can we expect today from you?
The track is being prepped up well. The soil is good. I'm actually in love with this particular setup because it has more of a flow, and there's not like too many turns, so you get an opportunity to jump, have a lot of speed on straights, and then of course there's still corners, and so there's a balance between all of them. And then just with the other riders, it's going to be fun. I want it to be fun. Enjoy yourselves, have a good day, ride safe, and just have fun.
Okay, thanks very much, Rolf. Now that Rolf Kiara, he's leading the standings, that is the MX2 category, and despite leading with a big gap, he is hopeful that he will be able to win today's round and also the next round, that is the final round of the competition. He is also training, preparing himself ahead of the Continental African Championship that will be held here at Jamhuri Park. Right now I'll be speaking to James, one of the participants. He is the champion, that is in the MX85 category, but after winning the championships he got an injury, and now he's recovering. He's on the process and he's preparing himself to come back in the turf and compete again. Of course, that takes a lot of determination to do that. James, first of all, maybe you can talk about the injury you got just after winning the championship.
Well, my injury was sort of a letdown, but I got a dislocation, a fracture, and a break, all in the same place, and had to go through physiotherapy. But it's going on well, and I'm progressing well. I'm picking up fast and getting better day by day.
Now, your injury was a very serious injury. I see still your hands, you're training your hand. You aren't to 100% fit, but you're back here trying to, to train yourself and see how it goes. What motivates you after that injury? Didn't it scare you away?
No, it didn't. Actually, when Uganda comes here and I might race, there's a high chance, but actually we want to show them that we fight till the last man standing. We don't give up easily. And I'll come back, I'll show them what I'm made of. I'll practice obviously before, get back into it, get my body fit, and I'll see if I can go out there and win.
Now, as a kid, getting that very serious injury, now you're talking about coming here and showing Uganda what you're made of. It takes a lot of determination, but really, what really inspires you to remain in this game after all you're going through as a kid right now?
It's actually, my mother is sort of hectic at times, giving me lectures like, you shouldn't do that. But it's my father that's pushed me through. He just told me, because my grandma and grandpa are scared, that it's okay, I'll deal with them, trust me. And he said it's okay, so, and he's told me previously that if you don't want to get hurt, don't come into the sport, but I want to get hurt, I want to work for it, so I'll come back. if we managed as a team, as Team Kenya, to pull ourselves through and just say we can do it, because it's a mind over matter situation.
Okay, thanks very much, James. Now, Moses, James, one of the participants, he is the defending champions, but he got an injury back then, dislocated his shoulder, and also got a concussion. But he is back, he is ready to perform, and he is determined with a passion to make sure that he shows Uganda what they are made of if he participates in the Continental African Championships that will be held in December. Back to you, Moses.
Okay, so thank you very much, Kevin Kimathi, there in details telling us what is happening in the motocross, and we wish the young lad a quick recovery. He needs to get back to what he loves doing. Now, we have drivers who are saying that they are taking part in the Dynaflex Economy Challenge, and for them it's all about fun. At the same time, they want to win fuel worth 200,000 Kenyan shillings. Trust me, that's some plenty amount of fuel. But for them, they're saying they are riding, they're going to Naivasha and back to Nairobi, and they will be seeing how their cars are working when you think about fuel-efficient cars.
I mean, from this economy challenge is always run once a year, but based on the turnout and based on what we will gather today, we will look into how can we be able to do it at least